Hello, how are you doing, my wonderful friends? Thank you so much for joining me once again. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much for your feedback, for your likes, for your comments, for sharing. I truly appreciate you so much, and thank you for inspiring me. Without you inspiring me, I don't think I'll have the strength to be coming every week to post another video. But because of your support and that encouragement, it helps me a great deal, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If it's your first time here, thank you so much. Becoming more often, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, UpyaTV, and also press the notification button so you don't miss anything that I post there on weekly basis. Thank you, friends, once again. And today we are going to discuss about something that we have all experienced in our lives at one point or another. And this time I'm going to ask you, my friend, a question. Is it okay to fail? Already you're racing your mind thinking, oh no way, failing, and things you've failed on and so on and so forth. Just to ease your mind, it's not bad to fail, friend. You might be thinking that business, that exam, that marriage, that relationship, that whatever it is, don't worry about it. It's not a bad thing to fail. As human beings, we have to fail at one point in our life. If some of us accept it and some don't even acknowledge it, but we all fail at something at some point, and it is okay to fail. That means that you've been trying. You are trying. You're not just sitting and playing it safe and not trying anything out, and you're not letting that situation define you. You know, sometimes we internalize so much. If we try something and it doesn't succeed, some people, it affects their self-esteem and self-worth, and that is not how it's supposed to be, friend, because failure is just a thing that we tried that didn't work. Imagine the guy who tried to invent the light bulb. He tried like 900 times before he figured one time how to do it, and he said, I just know how 999 ways of not inventing a bulb. But he finally did it. Any invention, anything that we enjoy in this life, any things, cups, spoons, anything, aeroplanes that we fly, anything that we have in this life, it started from a point of failure and then it came to success, right? Albert Einstein says that failure is just a success in progress. And I quite agree with that statement. I totally agree with him, because without failing, we'll never know what we are capable of. You know, so if you don't try things, you don't try new adventures to know, then you'll just be stuck there. You play it safe, and it will be boring actually to just be, be on this routine, safe routine of not trying again or not trying anything because you're scared of failing, friend. You know, failure is not what defines a person. It's a person it's a situation. Don't make it yours. Don't own it. It's not you. It's not who you are. It's what you did that did not succeed. And you can try again, because there is always another chance to try something new. There's always another chance to try something again until you get better at it. Okay, so but if when we look at athletes and we look at artists and musicians and so on, we look at them and we think, wow, these people, they are so lucky, or they are so blessed, or they are born with it. But to be honest, the truth of the matter is, if you research on these people, if you listen to their stories, you will know it came from a place of failure. We see some people who are very wealthy, like Bill Gates or other people, and even we just think these people, they came from a place of success, like Oprah Winfrey. But they started with simple steps. They failed. They know what worked and what doesn't work, right? So don't let failure define you, and don't get stuck there. Don't dwell on it too much. It's not you. It's the situation. move on from there and try new things, or try the same thing but differently, right? Maybe it's business, for example, simple business. Maybe you, let's say for example, you sell a product, okay? Maybe it's a restaurant, you sell a product but you just sell tea and donuts. Maybe you need to add coffee, maybe you need to add eggs, maybe things like that. You just tweak whatever the field is. Just try to be more creative in your areas and you will succeed. You might surprise yourself, okay? But don't give up and don't let the failure of something small that you did or something big, maybe investment went bad and all that. Life is a game of chances. Sometimes you succeed, sometimes you fail. So don't get stuck there. Get another chance, grab another chance, go with it, go see how it goes, and enjoy this like journey of life, right, friend? Yeah. So today I'm going to talk about this legend who inspires me so much. This legend is an athlete and his name is Kipchoge Keino. He's from Kenya. He was an Olympic runner and he has won many Olympics. He had done many wonderful things, but I'm just going to discuss about this one particular Olympics. In 1968, Mr. Kipchoge Keino traveled to Mexico City for Olympics. During this time, he was in the Olympic. He was competing for 10,000 meters Olympics, and just 3 laps to go before they finished the race, he collapsed because he was suffering from gallbladder. So he had this intense pain in his stomach. He couldn't do it anymore. He collapsed. So he got up again and then he continued with the race and he finished the race, but he was disqualified for stepping off the field. Just to let you know how big that race was, on average, like a normal field, it's like about 400 meters, right? And so now it's about 25 laps. He had done 22 of them, and just 3 to go. And then he collapsed and got disqualified. That means it's like he was not even there, right? When you get disqualified from the Olympics. So for most people, when that happens, you'll be discouraged. That also is discouraging. Obviously, the health is failing you. Already you've been disqualified. Nobody's seeing your effort, how much you tried and all. You can dwell in that. Most of us will dwell on that and capitalize on that so much, but not this man. What he did, he went back to the Olympic Village. Few days later, they had 15,000 meter race. Guess what happens this time? The bus they were traveling with from the Olympic Village, that's where the athletes live, hotel, whatever they were staying, to go to the stadium, got stuck in traffic. The traffic was so bad, the bus was stuck and they were getting late. He was going to be late to register for that race. So most people will just be discouraged by that too, but not Mr. Kipchoge. What he did, he took his gear and he ran to the stadium. It was 2 kilometers he ran, and he got there when there was only 20 minutes left to close the registration for that race. In 20 minutes, he registered and he got ready for the race. He went to the field, and guess what, friend? He ran that race and he won a gold medal and broke the historical record. That is what defines success, you know. It's not because you failed once, you fail in the odds are against you, you give up, you fail, you internalize, you give it other name, and then you define yourself as failure. So when you see somebody like Mr. Kipchoge, what he did, and even he, in the same Olympic, he won another 500 meter race and he won a silver medal from the same. Remember, he's still ill. His health is failing him. All these things has happened, this commotion, people discouraging him, you are sick, don't do this. He did not let all those things define him. He did not see this situation as a failure. He just knew he could run with it, get right, and see what happens. And he succeeded. And that is the definition of success. My friend, don't be discouraged. Don't define yourself as a failure. If whatever you're doing is not working according to plan, just try it again, friend. You'll be surprised. Try something else. Don't play it so safe. Okay? Life is an adventure. Try. And you never know what will happen. Okay? And you'll never know if you don't try. Okay? So I wish you all the very best, and know that if God is for you, who can be against you? So keep trying, because as always, as I tell you, you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Until next time, God bless you and keep trying. Thank you, friend. Bye.